I'm Ryan Marquez. I'm a producer, songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, arranger, pianist, keyboardist, organist. Really, I like to just say I'm a creative. What makes a city cool, what makes like a town cool, is when you go there and there's stuff there that you can't get nowhere else. I think St. Louis definitely has a lot of that. We know the storied history, especially in the genres of jazz and blues when it comes to Missouri. It's like we're a major player in the story. I'm talking about people who've created whole movements of new genres that have changed the landscape of music history. That same energy is always here. Like, it didn't go nowhere. What's really important and really cool to be here right now in St. Louis at this time is that finally I feel like the arts infrastructure and the resources have caught up to the creativity in a way that it's like a nice union. The thing that is being done now more than ever is collaboration. Not just musicians collaborating with other musicians, but musicians collaborating with filmmakers, videographers, or like painters or poets or dancers, photographers. There's a whole city full of us, people who have slugged it out decades, built their own grassroots support, discovered their own artistic voice, and had collaboration and community with a diverse melting pot, really. I feel like we're kind of holy ground or untapped and untouched in a lot of ways. When I look at, like what Detroit did with like Motown. Detroit was like an automobile town, you know what I'm saying? It was like blue collar. Probably not the first place you might think about when you think about an art mecca, but all these legendary artists, they moved to Detroit. You know what I'm saying? They moved to Detroit. They didn't move to LA. They didn't move to New York. They moved to Detroit. In a lot of ways, maybe where people have thought of St. Louis as disadvantaged or underdeveloped, that's actually played as a strength of ours. And now that we can actually like play the cards on the table, what we're doing here is making the organic, fertile soil so rich. And I think when we finally get to where we're going, people will come to us. The execs will come to us. The audiences will come to us. St. Louis is that next great movement of copycat energy that everyone's going to want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're going to make the thing, and then everyone's going to be like, we need to get that St. Louis thing going. Like, do it like St. Louis does it. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, we need that STL swag. Like, you can't spell hustle without STL. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth right there. It's gonna flip the script in a radical way that brings about positive change, opportunity, and sustainable career growth here in St. Louis.